Now, you have this guy, what's his name? Dwayne B. Dwayne, right? I like him. You know, he's a good dude. He seems to be a good dude. I like his content a lot. The thing I don't like about his content, and I'm just being totally brutally honest, is that this guy is so obsessed with New York and the fact that hip hop was created out of the Bronx, New York. He just cannot get that through his skull. The man is on live now talking about Too Short created his own sound. So the people of the Bronx created a sound. He calling it a sound, not hip hop. The people in the Bronx created a sound, and Too Short took it and created his own sound. Now, help me understand, how does that make sense? How does that make sense, people? So you mean to tell me reggae is originally Jamaican music? That's what you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me these Jamaicans, these Rastafarians admitted that they took our sound, re-engineered it, and now you have reggae music. So you trying to tell me because some person on in another part of the United States twisted the original sound, the original just being. It's not a sound. It's a conglomerate. You don't just create a sound. We created an industry. My people in the Bronx, New York, created an industry for your people to eat. How about you thank New York and stop always trying to undermine New York? Why do you people constantly want to try to come from New York when New York is putting you on? Got all of your boys out the ghettos rapping and trapping, and they don't even got to trap no more. Got them rapping and rapping about trapping. Eating. I know celebrity rappers. I got their phone number right in my phone book, right in my call log. You know what I'm saying? And they eating right now. Eating. You know what I'm saying? And that's all due to Black America in the Bronx. Not Queens. Not LA. He wants it to be so bad in the California. You California. He wants it to be so. See, I know that's just Dwayne. I know that's not how California think and look about it. You know, I know y'all don't feel like that. This guy, Dwayne B, called himself a scholar in the field of music or hip hop. And if you're a scholar, that means that you're just completely jealous. You're just completely hating because you can't change and rewrite what already is. Just like us FBAs, you can't change the fact that we are foundational Black Americans. You just can't change it. I don't care how mad you are about it, but God made it that way. Just like in the Bronx, hip hop was birthed. Hip hop was born. You are able to do so much with hip hop nowadays. And then instead of showing the love and instead of just congratulating Black success, this guy and many others want to bring down hip hop artists in New York. That's sad. That's sad. We showed you how to do this. We gave you swag. You didn't even have swag. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Look at the way you dudes was dressing. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Hip hop gave you swag. Let's be honest. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Hey yo, shout man, you crazy, bro? Shout out to Tim Dog, man, from the Bronx, rapper. Shout out to Tim Dog, man. He can't mess with my people, my people who created. They can't mess with my creators. You can't mess with my creators. Don't get mad at us. Always trying to give the Bronx a bad rep. Always. With these people always talking down on the Bronx, talking down on the blacks in the Bronx, and yo, you know how tough those Bronx blacks are. You know how innovative they are. You know how sharp they are. It's very hard to pour wool over a black person's eyes that is from the Bronx, New York. Very, very hard. Are you kidding me? We created hip hop, boy. Hip hop run the world right now, boy. Let's be honest, Dwayne. What the freak has LA created other than gangster music that is putting all of our brothers in the pen right now? Let's be honest. They had a meeting at the White House. Let's be honest. Let's be honest that they had a CIA op it's a CIA operation on being ran on hip hop. Let's be honest. Ice Cube already admitted it. Let's be honest. Other than that, what the freak have you created, LA? Don't be mad at the Bronx because the Bronx created hip hop for your booger your booger ghetto boogers, right? To go out there and make music, to go out there and show love to the people, spread love to the people. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel good through their music. We did that. That's a fact. I'm tired of you people trying. Even our own black FBAs be trying to write narratives just to fit theirs, and I'm tired of you old heads. These old heads do that. I'm tired of that. They swear they know everything. They're the scholars on everything, and what they say is gold. Nah, that's false. You be lying. A lot of you people lying. You might tell a little bit of truth, but a lot of it be lies. Y'all be lying to the public. A lot of you people, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. So nah, hip hop was created in the Bronx by black foundational black Americans. That's it. Not no damn Too Short. Are you nuts? That's Too Short's trash anyway. It ain't all that. Too Short ain't all that, nigga. You act like that shit hot. You act like it's like super hot. You act like Too Short super hot. Too Short ain't hot. He ain't like hot. Get out of here, nigga. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hot enough to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like the #1 artist. Like, you know, talking about he created. Like what? Like what did he create? Talking about pimping or something? That you talking about he created a sound? Talking about Too Short created a sound. What did he create? You know, you sound like these Africans and these Jamaicans attempting to get in on our hip hop global elite machine. You sound like Fat Joe talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, what I got half in this? So what you trying to tell me? Too Short got half of hip hop now? This what you trying to tell me? That's whack. That's whack. You could be do better than that, Dwayne, man. That's whack, bro. We be looking at y'all as OGs, man. Like y'all, the way y'all be doing us, man, it's just wrong. Look at Professor James Small. He's supposed to be an OG. Look how he just did Tariq Nasheed. Just put Tariq Nasheed name all out online. You know, trying to criticize Tariq. That's crazy. These old heads, man. Not all of them. Especially not all of them. But I have learned a lot of you old heads. You would think that you would like lead us in the right direction, but y'all don't. A lot of you don't. That's why I think a lot of us blacks are down bad now, a lot of our community, because of a lot of you elder blacks, you know, holding us back. You know, and almost every chance you get, hating, man. That's crappy. I feel like Dwayne B, I like him, I like his content, I really do. But I have noticed this guy always has some form of I think a New Yorker took this dude girl, bro. I think a New Yorker or a few New Yorkers took your girl, Dwayne. Know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no way you always got New York in your mouth. Always. I've never said nothing to this guy. I never said nothing about it. You know, like, come on, bro. Ease up, bro. I told him one time, I jumped in his comments. I said, yo, know what I'm saying? This, you know, it's a salute, but, you know what I'm saying? No, lighten up on New York. Nah, man, this dude just want to double down, want to keep putting out content, trying to undermine New York, trying to undermine the Bronx, and, you know, and the real true hip hop. There is no damn change up of a sound, fool. I don't give a damn what college degree you got in anthropology. There is no changing of hip hop. You can't change it. You know, if, you know, reggaeton was birthed out of hip hop. You know, they're not going to take that. I'm not going to allow them to take reggaeton and say that's ours, that's what we created. No, you're lying. You didn't hear your music? Your music sound like this. Ding 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 ding. That's how your music sound. Don't play with me. I remember. I was a little boy, I remember that. You didn't have no music? Are you crazy? You didn't have no music. You didn't have no music even when I was a teenager. You Puerto Ricans didn't have no music. So, Dwayne, that's equivalent to you, saying that, yeah, the Bronx may have, he said the Bronx created a sound, but Too Short went and took it and made something new. If you was a hip hop artist, I would hate to listen to your music. I'm glad you're not a hip hop artist because I would hate to listen to a music you like. You know what I'm saying? I would hate, this guy. I just hate people. I just do not like people that be hating just for no reason. That's whack. We trying to build our community up. We attempting to bring each other together, and here it is. He got to keep New York in his goddamn mouth. Got to. He just got to keep it in his mouth. It's like he wants a New York content creator to say something or debate him or something. For the longest, I have not said nothing for the longest time, bro. But nah, bro. Now something got to be said, bro. Like, stay up off New York. We tired of that, bro. Y'all dudes are not real like that. You're not really about that life like that. You really not. Stay out of the way of New York like that. You really not even about that life like that, You really not. And I'm not talking about you, Dwayne, that you're not about that life, because I don't know you to say that. But I'm saying a lot of you dudes that I do know that are not from New York are really not about that life. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna hit some of these comments up. But that's all I'm saying. You said free Larry Hoover. Alright, that's all I'm saying. You need to lighten up, man. We created a lot of this, man. We did that. The Bronx. Get the freak out my face. Always talking about Queens and Brooklyn. Nigga, we created that, nigga. Forget all of that. I mean, shout out to Brooklyn, because they did them. I love them. Shout out to Queens. Queens did them straight up. Harlem, you already know Harlem World. I love Harlem World. You know that. But it's the Bronx, though. But we created this. And you niggas, none of you people like to give us our pay homage at all. Constantly want to undermine. You want to put out a title, is New York and Africans and, are we overrated? How is New York overrated? Have you been to New York? No, it ain't nothing about us overrated. We are as real as it come. We probably the realest on the whole planet. Like, when it comes to a city, like the way we are, as far as what's in our blood, how we are. We are very aggressive. We're very sharp, smart. Don't play no games. I mean, like, all of them. It's like, what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want those tutelage, to be taught in that manner, as a little boy? You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, stop hating. New Yorkers don't be hating on other people. New Yorkers, a lot of them just respond to people. You know what I'm saying? New Yorkers do not be hating, bro. I would tell you. These New Yorkers don't be hating. They don't be sitting around talking about no damn Detroit. They don't be sitting around talking about niggas from Houston, dudes from Cali. We don't do that. You dudes get on the internet and talk about us. Talk about New Yorkers. Why is that? Why y'all constantly want to keep New York in your mouth? Huh? Can't even survive a month in New York. Wouldn't even survive a month out there. But want to have New York in your mouth so freely because it's so easy to get on these YouTube streets and just talk, right? It's ridiculous. Keep New York name out your mouth, Dwayne. Concentrate on everything the hell else. Huh? Concentrate on blacks and jazz music, and keep hip-hop out your freaking mouth, because hip-hop is not even your freaking lane. Jazz is. You a jazz man. You're not a hip-hop man. How the freak you're so learned up on hip-hop when you don't even like hip-hop? You don't even like hip-hop. You still stuck on jazz, and that's cool. That's cool. You could be stuck on jazz, but don't be hating like an old head. That's crazy, bro. Show love. Like Biggie said, show love the Brooklyn way. Know what I'm saying? Don't be hating. Niggas done took Biggie from us. You still don't see us, clapping at LA, you know what I'm saying, on these YouTube streets and all that. You still don't see us, they done clapped Pop Smoke. You still don't see us clapping back at LA right now on these YouTube streets. But I'm getting a little tired of you damn people. All right, I really am. I really am, man. Hip hop created this, and we didn't just create this for just a sound, nigga. It wasn't just a sound. These people were putting in work. I don't know where you live, but my people were putting in work for real. All right, real. They were rapping about what was going on in the hood. They wasn't rapping about gold and jewelry, fool. They were damn street activists rapping. Sound ridiculous. How the freak they act like these people created the music just to create music, just to make people feel good and dance. No, it was a message that we were sending to the government. That's what rap was. That's what hip hop was. It was an outlet. It was a message board to go directly to the president, to the White House. That's what hip hop was. That's what it was created for. And you have people like Dwayne B wanting to criticize our activism. That's what we started. You didn't start that. Your people didn't start that where you're from. Your tribe or whatever you want to call it or state didn't start that. My people did that. My uncles and cousins and radicals did that. Your people didn't do that. Now, whatever your people did, I'm not going to take for them. See, you have Hollywood out there, right? We don't have Hollywood. You have Hollywood, right? I'm not going to hate because you have a hot, big Hollywood billboard sign, you know what I'm saying, on all over Hollywood or whatever, or Hollywood plastered everywhere in Hollywood. I done been to Hollywood. I've been to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating. I was happy to be out in Hollywood. Shout out to Lil Easy. I got connections to Lil Easy. Shout out to Lil Easy. That's a fact. I'm saying, and I got connections to Lil Easy, and I straight up salute to LA. You crazy? Straight up salute to Cali. Point blank period, bro. Straight up salute to the West Side. But damn it, keep New York name out your mouth. Damn. We don't even be thinking about you niggas. That's crazy, bro. I'm strolling down the YouTube streets, and I'm seeing this guy constantly with New York in his mouth. That's just not right, bro. That ain't right. I get money. Don't worry about if I got a job. I get big money. Don't worry about that. We getting money over here. Don't worry about that. I'm tired of you people always pocket watching. And if I didn't have a job, does that make me not credible to speak? I'm trying to understand. That's what's wrong with you people. People who get money, you people think that these people are leaders. You think that a lot of people that have money and prestige are really about that life. And I come to burst your bubble. I've been around a lot of these celebrities, right? I've been around a lot of them. I burst your damn bubble. They're not all that they are cracked up to be. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. A lot of them are not real. A lot of them are broken wrist, mad at themselves. A lot of them. And here it is, you running around trying to get righteous, and you following behind that one. You following behind these damn celebrities. They ain't even really about that life. Man, get the freak out my face. Get the freak out my face. Get the freak out my face. You want to big up niggas from LA who brought in gangster rap? Really? Niggas from the Bronx, I just told you, were street activists that was rapping and sending messages to the White House, sending messages to our American government. And you want to get mad at that. And you want to talk about some damn Too Short, a nigga talking about pimping and all of that. You see the twisted, stinking leaders, so-called leaders or elders that we have to be dealing with? This is a large reason why our FBA family have been being held back, because of people like this guy, because of people like Dwayne B. Again, I like Dwayne B. All except this. I like his content. And please keep watching his content. I just want him to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not forcing him. That man can do one. I'm not attempting to force him to stop saying, I'm really not. I just wish he would. I put it like that. I want to he put his opinion out there. I'm just putting my opinion out there. I just wish he would stop. Stop with all the New York hate. And stop with the Bronx hate. I hear more about Brooklyn and Queens than the Bronx, and we started it. You know what I'm saying? We started it. Oh, the Bronx is rats and roaches and this and that. Yeah, the bigger to scare you with, my dear. Do not come around us. The Bronx was created not from no punk city, okay? Not from no lavish, glamorous city. It was not supposed to be like that. You punks and you girl rappers, know what I'm saying? You girl rap, you know, the men that's acting like girls, you know, you turned it to something else. That's not the Bronx way. That's not the Bronx way. Why would you want to shun on the Bronx way when the Bronx way had it the most realest ever? The Bronx, when the Bronx had it, we had it the most realest. When the Bronx had it, we were going after the government. You people started going after your own people in LA, talking about gangster rap. Man, get the freak out. And then you damn sat down in the White House and had a damn meeting with them to take us off of the black power that we had circulating in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So come on, Dwayne. You did that, Dwayne. You did that, Dwayne. You did that. So calling yourself an OG or FBA, and you want to constantly, you know, just put out these stupid narratives to get us to come at you. You want New York content creators to come at you. You want that. And I'm the type, I don't like falling into people traps and all that. That's why I never said nothing when you know what I'm saying, when you was coming at New York. I'm like, why the freak is he coming at New York? And me being a New Yorker, I'm telling you, New Yorkers do not talk about people outside of New York, man. We just don't, unless we see something on the radio. Like, hold on, they said what? What? You know what I mean? Something like that. Other than that, nah, we ain't worried about you at all. We know that New York turns the drink. We know that New York gives the style. Are you crazy? Our styles are the number one styles. And then you people get all of the styles. Let's be honest here. We want to keep it a buck, Dwayne. We get the styles. We make the styles. Then everybody else follows suit. Are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? Let's be honest here. And niggas in New York don't act like niggas from down south. Niggas in New York don't act like niggas from LA at all, point blank, period. You mean you have to go there to see it, not nothing online. You would have to go to New York to see. It's a totally different ball game out there, bro. Totally, you wouldn't even be talking like that. A lot of you niggas wouldn't even talk like that about New York if you actually been there. And I'm not talking about for no short stayed in a nice hotel in a nice neighborhood, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. This shit need to stop, man. This needs to stop. Know what I'm saying? Sup, nephew? I see Vanilla Gorilla. I see you. Gangsta rap made me do it. Gangsta rap made me do it. I done went upside a few people head, man. No, they done. You know what I'm saying? That's no lie, man. Dudes done popped off on me, and I done popped off on them a few times in jail and all of that, bro. All for this rap, Biggie and Tupac. And when Biggie and Tupac was out, bro, it was real beef in the streets. I mean, real beef in the streets, bro. I mean, you couldn't even imagine what was going on in New York City. Real beef in the streets. I'm talking about real beef. That's what LA brought to us, Dwayne. And you want to get mad at New York for their activism? Since it left New York, there has not been no activism in hip hop. Come on, man. Go ahead with all that, bro. I'm saying it's whack, bro. Black Nation, rise up. That's right. That's right. Who said that? That was NYC Files. Let's go. Do me a favor, smack that like button. We got about 70 people in the building. Smack that like button for me. Let's go. Smack that like button for New York. Send this out to Dwayne because we tired of him talking about New York. And when he can talk about all of these other places, you want to constantly talk. But that shows me that we're doing something right. New Yorkers, you doing something right. Constantly, people always trying to play us. Got the Puerto Ricans in New York trying to play the blacks. The Dominicans try to play the blacks in New York. You got some of these square blacks trying to play us, you know. And then you got a lot of people outside of New York trying to play us. Bro, we about to, bro, I'm telling you. But the funny thing is, y'all won't be talking like that in real New Yorkers' face. That's the funny thing. It's only on these like YouTube streets. You don't play with no real New Yorker, bro. You just not playing with no New Yorker, bro. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. I mean, New York is not huge and known all over the world for no reason, bro. We are about that life, bro. We really are. We are about that life. Talking about some damn gangster rap and all of that. Come on, man. You ain't create nothing, but he didn't even say gangster rap. He talking about Too Short. That's even worse. This dude over here talking about Too Short created his own sound. Like Too Short was hot. I only know a handful of songs from Too Short that I could say is hot. Other than that, there ain't nothing no ringing, no Too Short. Get the freak out of my face, bro. You sound crazy, bro. You could have mentioned any artist in the world. This dude mentioned Too Short. Talking about Too Short created his own sound. This is the hate in people's hearts, the jealousy in people's hearts. Dwayne ain't nothing, but he's just jealous. He's just jealous. He probably wanted to be a musician or something. He's just jealous, man. I hate to do it to you, but I told you, I warned you, man. Stop talking about New York, Dwayne. I warned you. We don't like that shit, man. Would never go to New York. There's a dude never even probably been to New York. Know what I'm saying? Or he probably have. Know what I'm saying? He's a comedian. And what's up with these comedians as leaders? Why are all these comedians considered leaders? Can somebody help me with that? Why are comedians considered leaders? Can anybody ever thought about that? Who are you? You a freaking comedian. All you think about is jokes all damn day, damn near. You do. You do. Yo, if you a rapper, you can't tell me damn near all you think about is rhymes damn near all day. If you a rapper, you know. You a rapper, you know I mean, you're not all day, but for a good part of the day, you got raps running through your mind. You got new raps being formulated in your mind. These comedians, nigga, you a comedian. For the freak, how you a leader? Like Malcolm X said, when did these comedians become leaders? Dick Gregory and all of them. Huh? When? I'm tired of that. We supposed to be looking at comedians like they really know all of what they're talking about. Man, get out of here, man. Like, because we normally see them, I think it's a psychological thing, because we normally see them in a jovial state and laughing and liberal, and then when they seem serious, now it's like, oh, man, we need to listen to them because they dropping some wisdom. Man, get that out of here, man. I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot, man. A lot of these old heads, will turn and twist facts just for their narrative. Look what Professor James Small just did with Tariq Nasheed. Professor James Small said himself, we were here damn 200,000 years ago. We were here. We were in America, blacks. Professor James Small said that on Sinetta a long time ago. He said that on Sinetta, but we got the receipts. And now he's over here talking about he's African. He said he wasn't African a long time ago. This is what I'm trying to tell you, how old heads, some of them, I'm saying some of them, and I learned this. Some of these old heads will manipulate you just because they feel like they're a bit smarter than you or sharper than you on particular subjects, right? So if they're sharper than you and smarter than you on certain subjects, I guess they're sharper and smarter than you on every subject, right? That's a lie. That's a lie. That's what I love about God. God made it to where there's no one man is an island. That's a lie. Nigga, you don't know it all, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Straight up. Act like you know it all, like you the top. I'm a scholar. Get that shit out of here, nigga. You only know what you've been taught, nigga. Know what I'm saying? You only know what you've been taught, not what you've learned, nigga. Get out of here, nigga. Know what I'm saying? See how we see right through that. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like these people trying to come at New York and they would never be in New York talking like that. Never. Like never. Ever. 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 Never. Never. New Yorkers go out elsewhere and take over lands. New Yorkers do that. I never see nobody from outside of New York come into New York and take over any part of New York. I never ever see that. Never in my life. Ever. I'm talking about I have never ever witnessed that. But I have witnessed the other way around. New York is invading and going into other people's lands and taking over. And when I mean by taking over, you gonna know who they are in that land. They might not be, the man, but they're part of, somebody that you're gonna respect. Get the freak out of here. New York is well respected everywhere they go. Well respected, the most respected, and always hated. I ain't gonna say the most respected, but you know what I'm saying, what I mean. I ain't gonna say the most respected, but what I mean by the most, because New York is very, very recognized all over the world. You know what I'm saying? All over the United States, all over the world. So come on, man, freak out of here, man. It's very, very rare you're gonna come across a natural born New Yorker that you just gonna be able to pull a wool over their eyes like that. Nigga, they call us city slickers. I come from the land of the city slickers. You can't beat me. I'm talking about you ain't not beating me. You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. I don't care who you are. I don't care what doctorate degrees you have. I have God on my side, and I have the benefit of immense godly intuition. You just can't beat me, bro. I don't even give a damn. I don't even care. I don't even care. Do me a favor. There's about 80 of y'all in here. Smack that like button. I don't even care. Smack that like button, good people. Smack that like. It's too many of y'all in here, and those numbers looking like that on the likes. Smack that like button, good people. Heck out of here. Get these videos out to Dwayne, because we are tired of the onslaught on New York City. We are tired of that. New York taught you niggas how to talk. Taught you niggas how to walk. Taught you niggas how to game, nigga. You over here talking about Too Short, nigga. Nigga, the pimp game was put. Nigga, the pimp game, nigga, they had to come to New York, nigga, to get certified to be a certified pimp, dog. Get out of here, nigga. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. If you really wanted to be certified pimp, you had to go to New York to get that to get certified. Let's be honest here. I don't care if you was from down south. I don't care if you was from LA. Nigga, you had to come to New York to really get that real game, nigga. Stop it. Heck out of here. I'm tired of it now. Now New York gonna start speaking up. Now you got damn immigrants talking about they made New York. We New Yorkers, we so quiet. We be minding our own business. Now it's time to stop that now. Now we gonna have to get up on y'all people bumpers. Pause. Now we gonna have to pull over and pull up now. Now we pulling up on you now. Goddamn immigrants talking about, you got Mandani getting elected as mayor, talking about just totally disrespecting the FBA of New York City. Just totally. We tired of that. We tired of you people dissing us on all levels. Even you FBAs. How dare you? We're not over there. You don't see no FBA talking about, hey, do you think LA music is do you think LA music is overrated? Do you think who does that? You want to start wars. Out of all of the content that you can bring, you want to bring a war to your own people. I don't even want to violate you like that, But come on, bro, that's not right. When I think about it, I don't like you old heads. I don't like that. Pride can't fight. It's another thing. Y'all got, you scholars, and you can't fight worth a lick. Talk tough. Can't defend yourself. Can't defend your family. I'm sick of it. Can't throw the hands. Won't throw the hands. Scared. But you can talk somebody down all day in a lecture, right? All day. Talk them down. Talk your nonsense. And we supposed to believe that, huh? Get the freak out of my freaking face, man. We can see it right through a lot of you people, man. You jealous, wicked ass people, man. And we don't care if you're celebrities, nigga. It's all about who you know. And who you're about to sell out to when you get into those industries. So, nigga, we don't care if you a little bit of a celebrity and all of that. Nigga, we don't care, nigga. We don't care, nigga. Because we know, nigga. We know it's very, very rare that you get into that industry and, you keep your manhood all the way. You keep upright all the way. It's very freaking rare is all I'm saying. I'm saying that they don't do it, because they do, a lot of them. But a lot of them don't. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like that vindictiveness. He's a bit vindictive, talking about New York all the time. I don't like that. You know what I mean? New York